Saul rescues the city of Jabesh. And so, okay, Nahash the Ammonite went up and besieged Jabesh Gilead, and all the men of Jabesh said to him, "Make a treaty with us, and we will be subject to you." But Nahash the Ammonite replied, "I will make a treaty with you only on the condition that I gouge out the right eye of every one of you, and so bring disgrace on all Israel." The elders of Jabesh said to him, "Give us 7 days so we can send messengers throughout Israel. Ooh, if no one comes to rescue us, we will surrender to you." So remember that this is where we left off. Saul was just recently made king over Israel. And remember, Saul was that person that we talked about, how he represented, I don't want to say stereotypically, but kind of. He was tall, he was tall. He had a presence to him. And he looked like someone that would be a leader. Not to say that there's not tall people who cannot be leaders and such, but he looked like, to the people, he represented what they see around in other nations. Someone who has presence, who's taller than most everybody, and looks like a leader. And so this was the case for Saul, for Saul. And then we find out his character. He was selected in when the Samuel got everybody together, and was going tribe by tribe and clan by clan. Saul was hiding. Saul went into hiding because he knew that he was going to be recognized, because Samuel had already told him. So he goes to show you never know a person, right? Even the stereotypical, you can look at somebody, and that's one thing that I refuse to do. Refuse to do is judge somebody off of their look or how they act. I don't. I try. I'm one of those people that is really non-judgmental as possible, and the reason for that is because you never really know somebody. You can try to get to know them, and that takes a very long time. You can guess, you can guess about them. You can try to read some things about people, but you never really know. I know when it comes to family members, it can be easier because you've lived with that person. You're raised with that person. You may think you know that person, but really we don't really know each other, specifically speaking. Deep down inside, we can never say what each other's feeling or how each other's feeling. Somebody may have something or go through something that affected them in a different way than it may have affected you. So we never really know each other, but we can get to know each other, and that takes time. So what has happening here is that the Ammonites are going after, or once again, wanting to attack Israel, and this is the time and they've made threats, and so now Israel, the leaders are in Jabesh, are saying that they need some time to figure out if they're going to, if someone in the tribe or some other people within the land of Israel will help them fight against the Ammonites. So with those few verses, just the first part that we went over, what kind of thoughts or feelings come to your mind? How does it make you feel, and what does it make you think?